Your hands are hotbeds for all kinds of germs. We will be speaking about germs otherwise known as pathogens that are directly associated with illnesses linked to fresh produce. Think about all that your hands come in contact with while handling fresh produce during the course of one day. It's a lot. Keeping your hands clean is one of the simplest and most important tools you can use to reduce the risk of potential contamination and illness. It is both the responsibility of management and employees to be educated on how to properly keep their hands clean and what procedures to follow in order to reduce movement of these pathogens from the field to your table. Hand washing can greatly reduce the spread of pathogens responsible for foodborne illnesses. During the day, you gather a number of germs on your hands from multiple places, such as people, animals, surfaces, bathrooms, and even other foods. If you do not wash your hands properly and often enough, you can carry these germs, making yourself or other people sick. Once on your hands, you become the vehicle for passing along these pathogens through your breath, saliva, mucus, blood, urine, or feces. Hand washing in itself is the single most important thing you can do to reduce the risk of spreading foodborne pathogens. Management should have adequate facilities available for all employees to be able to wash their hands, as well as supporting policies that outline how to properly wash hands and at what frequency it is expected. Having the appropriate number of restrooms available and convenient to workers will encourage use. According to Occupational Safety and Health Act, OSHA regulations, one toilet and one hand washing facility shall be provided for each 20 employees. All facilities should be located within a quarter mile of where workers are and be equipped with potable running water, soap, single-use towels, and trash cans. Additionally, as one of their policies for managing risks, management should provide disposable gloves for their workers to minimize the spread of pathogens through cuts or open wounds. Employees need to be aware of the importance of properly washing their hands to reduce pathogen presence. You should not go to the bathroom without washing your hands afterwards. Consider the activities of smoking, handling animals or animal waste, talking on your cell phone, or applying first aid to open wounds as potential areas of concern where not washing your hands after these activities can create risks to fresh produce. The practice of using gloves as a substitute for hand washing, not washing your hands before and after glove use, and wearing dirty or torn gloves all represent risky practices. While hand sanitizers offer a means of keeping your hands clean, it is not a replacement for properly washing your hands. Long fingernails, cracks and cuts, along with the presence of rings and other jewelry, all represent areas that can trap pathogens. You do not want to come back from break or lunch after eating or using the bathroom without washing your hands. Also, you should not prepare or apply pesticides or other chemicals without washing your hands afterwards. It is not hygienic to wipe your hands on your clothes and think that your hands are clean, because you can carry germs on your clothes and in your pockets. You may wonder, what is the proper hand washing technique? Or how am I supposed to use the gloves? Proper hand washing includes wetting your hands with clean running water, applying liquid, bar, or powder soap, lathering well, and rubbing your hands vigorously for at least 20 seconds. Remember to scrub all surfaces, including the backs of your hands, wrists, between your fingers, and use a fingernail brush to get dirt under your fingernails. Rinse well, and dry your hands with a clean or disposable towel. If possible, avoid touching other surfaces that may be dirty, rather using your towel, for instance, to turn off the faucet. Hand washing is essential throughout the day. Washing your hands after any contact with your mouth, nose, or other body parts, and also activities like eating, drinking, smoking, cell phone use, and most importantly, use of the restrooms. Disposable single-use gloves should be used in combination with proper hand washing techniques. Removal and disposal of gloves before eating, drinking, smoking, or bathroom use is necessary. After washing your hands, new gloves should then be selected every time. Gloves can be a vehicle for transferring pathogens, which is why it is important to put on new gloves when old ones become torn, dirty, or have come in contact with chemicals. Gloves are especially useful for protecting wounds and open sores once covered by bandages and minimizing the spread of bacteria. If proper hand washing facilities are not available, it is common to rely on hand sanitizers. If using alcohol-based gels to wash hands, one should apply enough of the product in your hands to wet them completely. Rub your hands together for up to 25 seconds. It is important to remember that using a hand sanitizer is not a replacement for washing hands and that hand sanitizers are not effective in protecting against some viruses. With produce that is typically eaten raw, like strawberries or lettuce, hand washing is the best way to keep our fruits and vegetables safer. Everyone needs to wash their hands regardless of their job. Proper hand washing is as simple as using soap, clean running water, and 20 seconds of your time, and it greatly reduces you and your family's possibilities of having a foodborne illness.